Good morning, friends, and welcome to Ultravision Academy. Now, 12th Science English Medium Computer subject. We are going to start our next chapter, that is chapter number 7, Java Basics. So, in the chapter number 6, we studied about the basics of object-oriented programming and the features that we saw of object-oriented concept. Now we have to start a very popular language nowadays, that is Java. Java is based on object-oriented concept. So let's start. Introduction to Java. Java is an object-oriented programming language developed by Sun Microsystems in 1991, a company based known for its high-end Unix workstations. See here, workstation means a single user computer, not a network. So it is based on high-end Unix operating system, but nowadays it is also available for all platforms. Remember here, every now and then we will use word platform. So for platform you have to understand about operating system. Platform means operating system here. It means which operating system has been installed, whether it is Linux operating system or Windows or Mac operating system. Java is small, fast, efficient and easily portable to a wide range of hardware devices. So in any computer system or various devices, it works very effectively because Java is very small program. It's very efficient, fast. Java differs from C language in terms of object-oriented programming technique. C language is not object-oriented. After C language, C++ was developed. C++ is object-oriented programming language, but it was primary level. So then after C++, they developed Java programming language, and it is fully based on the object-oriented technology. Java includes a set of class libraries that provide basic data types, system input and output capabilities, and other utility functions. So in Java, there is a vast library, and there are several ready-made functions and classes available. We can use for various types of works. These basic classes are part of Java Development Kit. In short, it is known as JDK. So if you want to work with the Java language, then you have to install JDK, and this is open source. It is freely available. Java is platform independent at both the source and the binary level. Remember here, platform independent, it means we can execute a Java program wherever we want. It means in various operating systems we can execute it. For example, we can also take in to Windows operating system, and there also we can execute it. It is also compatible for Mac computer and for Linux operating system also. So whatever operating system we have installed, it is compatible. The program created in any computer language using English words is known as source code. So remember, before learning Java, we must understand the basic concept of a programming language. So we can use various keywords in a program. We can use any editor, and then we can create a program. And remember, that program is known as source code. So here just an example is given of source code. But remember, this source code is human understandable code and not machine understandable. It means whatever information we have written, that computer cannot understand. We human being can understand English words, whereas computer doesn't understand this MAIN or whatever it is written, the computer understands only machine language, also known as object code, that is written in binary form. So suppose this is object code. So computer understands object code, whereas human being understands source code. So here, after writing program in any computer language, we need to convert it into machine understandable code, that is object code. So we have to convert this program, our program, whatever program we have written, into object code. So there are two different techniques used for this. One is compilation and another is interpretation. And for these two techniques, various programs are used. These programs are known as compiler and interpreter. So compiler and interpreter, the work of compiler and interpreter is to convert our source code into machine understandable code, object code. So the object code is distributed among users for installation of a software. It is because it's not human understandable. So in a licensed software, first of all they write the program and then convert it into object code, and then object code file is given to the users. So nobody can make changes in object code. So the actual programming code remains with the company, and only company has the right to make changes in the software. That is in licensed software. But in open source software, the source code is also provided, so anybody can make changes. So this is the difference between licensed software and open source software. So remember, so in a licensed software, it is not possible to make changes in a program because object code is machine understandable and not human understandable. Now, as far as Java, Java is platform independent. Java uses both compiler and interpreter. Remember, any computer language uses any of these two techniques, either uses compiler or interpreter. For example, in C program, in C language, whatever program we have written, there is a compiler that can be used to convert our source code into object code. So C language uses compiler, whereas web browsers uses interpreter. There is a difference between compiler and interpreter. Compiler reads the entire program. For example, there are 5 lines in a program. Then compiler reads the entire program and then it converts into object code. So suppose if there is any mistake in 4th line, then it will stop the compilation and it will not create object code. But what interpreter does, interpreter reads one by one lines and immediately it converts it into machine code. So suppose if there is any mistake in 4th line, then it will convert first 3 lines into object code, and then if there is mistake in 4th line, then it will stop the interpretation from there. So this is the difference between compiler and interpreter. Now let's see how Java works. So whatever program we have written in Java, that is known as source code, we need to convert it into object code. So using Java compiler, it first converts it into bytecode, Java bytecode. Java bytecode is intermediate code. Actually, it is not useful in any computer system for execution, but it is a code that is created for a virtual machine. and it is not human understandable. Now after bytecode, we can convert it into machine specific, or you can say platform specific code. So Java interpreter for Linux, same way for Windows or for Macs, and for whatever operating system we create object code that is used for particular platform. So this way Java works. So remember here Java uses both compiler and interpreter. First it uses compiler and creates bytecode, and then bytecode gets converted into platform specific code using interpreter. Remember, Java is platform independent at both source and binary level. So after compilation, whatever code is created, for example bytecode, till bytecode the program is machine independent, platform independent. It means we can distribute source code as well as we can also distribute bytecode in any computer, and then it gets converted for a particular platform. So this way, if license software is there that is created in Java, then the programmer can give bytecode in order to hide the complexity of program. Platform independence is a program's capability of being moved easily from one computer to another. So that is known as platform independence. At source level, Java's primitive data types have consistent sizes across all platforms. Means for all platforms, the size of various data types remain similar, but this is at source level. At binary level, platform independence is possible due to bytecode interpreter. So bytecode is intermediate code. Remember, programs written in Java are compiled into machine language for a compiler for a computer that does not really exist. It is virtual machine, and the bytecode is created for virtual machine. This so-called virtual computer is known as JVM, Java Virtual Machine. The machine language for the Java virtual machine is called Java bytecode. Different Java bytecode interpreter is needed for each type of computer. So whether you want to use it on Linux, then there is a separate interpreter used for Linux operating system to convert the Java program into Linux compatible code. Same way for Windows or Macs. Java binary files are actually in a form called bytecodes that is not specific to any one processor or any operating system. The only disadvantage of using bytecode is its slow execution speed. It gets executed slowly. There are tools available to convert Java bytecodes into native code. Native code, it means machine specific code, platform specific code. Native code is faster to execute, but then it does not remain machine independent. It means if you convert it for a Linux operating system, then that code can be executed on only Linux platform and not Windows or Macs. And that is why bytecode is distributed. So if a person distributes bytecode, then he or she gets the benefit of machine independence. It means user can convert it for any machine for any platform specific code, and the user will not be able to make changes also in the program. That is another benefit. Now let's see how Java program can be created. So creating simple Java application. A Java program is composed of classes. So we have to create class here. In a simple Java program, there can be one class. So in each and every Java program, there must be a single class. It should have at least one class, and it must have main method in it. So we can also write several classes in a program, but there must be at least one class in each and every program. Remember, the extension of a Java source program must be .java. Java program can be created using any ASCII text editor, for example, Windows Notepad. Here, remember, the full form of ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It is the name of a rule that is created for storing data in computer. So Windows Notepad is a simple text editor, and we can create our Java program inside Notepad also. The name of Java program must be, remember, the name of the Java program must be the same name as the class name they define, and it is case sensitive also. So we cannot give any name to our file. It must be on the name of the class that we have created inside Java program. If the class that we are going to create contains call cost name, then the file name must be callcost.java. Here you can see both the C's are given capital, and it must be the same in the program class name also. After creating source file, we must compile it in order to create a bytecode, that is object file, having .class extension. So when we compile this program, JavaScript program, it creates another file having same name, callcost, but extension it will take .java. So now after compiling the program, there will be two files, callcost.java and callcost.class. Callcost.java is known as source code, source program, whereas callcost.class is object code, that is bytecode. To compile the program from command prompt, the command is javac, Javac. Remember, after compiling the program, we can execute the program. So when we execute the program, it will execute one by one lines from the program. So for compilation, we can use javac command from command prompt. Actually, we have to create all the programs in a special editor known as scite, but first we will see how it can be done. It can be compiled from command prompt also. Command prompt, it means if it is Windows operating system, then you can select start, all programs, and command prompt option. When you select command prompt option, it will allow you to write commands. So using javac command, you can compile the Java program. For example, you can give javac callcost.java. So it creates .class file. If it is Linux operating system, then you have to start terminal program. That is also available in menu. So either you can select it from applications menu, otherwise you can right click on the screen and then you can select open terminal option. So from there also you can use command javac. Now after compiling the program, we need to execute this. So after creating object file, the program can be executed using java command. Remember these two commands, one is javac and another is java. Javac is used to compile the program, whereas java command is used to execute the program. For example, Java call cost. Now here, no need to give dot class or dot Java extension. Here it will automatically take call cost dot class file to execute. So now let's see the program. You can use Notepad or any other editor. // this is documentation, or you can say comment. Actually, what is comment, that we will see further in this chapter. So first program to calculate cost, this is just heading, this is just for our understanding. So actually when you execute the program, this line gets ignored. Now from here the program starts. So public class call cost. Here public is given, it means this class is open for all. So the keyword class creates the class, whereas the name of the class is call cost. See, similar to Java, similar to C language, in Java also each and every statement gets terminated using semicolon sign. But in few cases we are not to give semicolon sign. For example, public class call cost, at the end of this statement we are not to give semicolon sign. Then curly bracket is given. Now public static void main. Void main function. Main is a function. Main function must be there in each and every Java program. Then inside main, string square brackets args is written. Remember, Java's language is case sensitive. So here in string, S must be capital. Then again curly bracket. See, 2 curly brackets we have started. So at the end there must be 2 curly brackets closed. Now declaration of variable. This is also comment. So actually this statement we don't need to give, but giving comment is a good practice. Double balance. So the name of the variable is balance, whereas double is data type. Same way, double rate is data type. Double means it can store real number. Double duration and double cost. So 4 variables we have created, and you can see after each and every statement we have given semicolon sign for termination of this statement. Now balance is equal to 170. So whatever statement we have given previously, double balance, that is just declaration of variable, and now we are giving value. Balance is equal to 170. Rate is equal to 1.03. Duration is equal to 37, means 37 seconds. Cost is equal to duration multiplied by rate. So 1.03 multiplied by 37 it will do. Balance is equal to balance minus cost. So cost will get deducted from balance. Then system.out.print call duration. See here, print is the name of function, and system.out specifies that where this information will get printed. Here also remember, S we have to give in capital. So system.out.print, inside round bracket, inside double inverted comma, whatever we write that will get printed. So it will print call duration. Remember, this is not variable, this is just a sentence. It will print call duration. Same way, system.out.print duration. Remember, here we have not used double inverted comma, so it is not a statement, it is not a sentence. Actually it will find out the variable duration and it will print the value of that variable. So the value of duration is 37. So here it will print call duration 37. System.out.print seconds. Here also you can see double inverted comma is given, so it will print seconds written. Then system.out.print ln. See here, print ln, another function is there. Print ln is similar to print. It prints something, but the difference is that after printing, print function doesn't take cursor to the next line, whereas print ln takes the cursor to the next line. So it will print balance, then it will print the value of balance variable, and then it will print rupees. At last we have to complete two brackets. So this way we can write a small Java application. Here remember, class is necessary in each and every program, and main function is also main function must be there. In this program, whenever you create such input, now after creating file, when you save this file, you have to give name callcost.java, because you can see here the name of the class is callcost, CALLCOST, and both the C characters we have given capital. So same name we have to give as file name, callcost.java, with both the C characters capital. So in this lecture we will keep up to this. Thank you.